Hey there folks, this is GreenyXI welcoming you right back to Let's Play Final Fantasy III. This is episode 21. In the last episode, we made our way through the World of Darkness and the Crystal Tower. We got all the bestiary entries, we got all the chests and stuff like that, and now we're going for the ending and we should get a plat. There's no reason why not. Let's go! I'm very nervous about this, by the way, but look at the backdrop of this, it's so nice. So nice. And won't we get this done first time? With a cloud of darkness, bringer of wrath and destroyer of light, you and your world will be sacrificed to the void. Not if you have anything to say about it. It's the world of darkness. You think your powers of light can defeat us in our own land? Yeah. We saved all 4 of these. What if we didn't? What would happen? The light alone may not be enough, but our powers of darkness can suppress your evil. You would be willing to sacrifice your lives for the light? Fools! We'll not let you reduce the world to nothing. Your demise is none of our concern. Yeah. But yeah, what would happen if you didn't get all 4 of these? Would you have a fight and you couldn't win? Like when we fought during that sort of scripted boss earlier, after Xande. The crystals of darkness may be gone, but we have no need of them any longer. We will defeat you and absorb the powers of light. The world will become the void. This is where you die, warriors of light. But what did the warriors of darkness do? Yeah, it's such a really rocky sort of final boss music, so I love it. I love it. Okay, so we're going to do protect and attack. We're going to do pretty much what we've done all along, but I don't think we can use protect and spread it, can you? We tried that before and it didn't work. No, so I don't really want to do that. I don't want to waste my time, so I'm going to go down the holy route and see how much damage she does. She's the final boss, so I'm expecting a lot of damage. Particle beam, we saw this before. Right, that's a lot of damage, yeah. I'm going to keep auto battle off for this fight. It's funny, can you remember, did you see my Final Fantasy 2 Let's Play where we used the blood sword to make it really cheap? That fight. Well, this time, was it the blood sword? A sword that made it really cheap. Well, this time we don't have an option of being that cheap. Like, I have got plenty of elixirs, so I can use Kuraja every turn. And just using an elixir with another, like when the fight does. I mean, I think that'll be the strategy to get us through this fight. Let's see, just a physical attack. Ah, that gives us a chance then to actually get some damage in with the Devout. So holy, I can't remember how much damage the Devout did. Right, enough to try and get it in there now and again, I think. Yeah, I think that's probably good enough. So this turn, yep, same again, but we are, what did I just do? Yeah, but this time we're going to use a nice Kuraga, just in case we need it. I didn't mean to use this straight away. I would rather her get her attack in first. Particle beam, okay, good. It is a good job we're all fully healed up then. Because that is a damaging move. It's not something I feel threatened by because of our healing capabilities, but it is a damaging move. Right, so we'll use another Kuraga now. Speed it up a bit. I'll remember to turn it off because I'm actually concentrating this time. Particle beam again. Oh wow. Oh wow, okay. 2 in a row is a bit of a bugger. I love the design of this last boss though. She looks amazing. She's one of my favourite last boss designs. Coming from a game that I'm one of my favourite Final Fantasies. I mean, it's good. It's addictive and stuff. But it am one of my favourite Final Fantasies. But her design, yeah, I love it. It's just out of left field, you know? Cloud of Darkness, you wouldn't think to look like that, would it? They had to put a bit of thought in to get that. Particle beam again. Wow! Yay. Okay, I'm not getting any damage in with our healer this time. For quite a while. Like I said, MP ain't an issue. Ooh! Well, no, it's not an issue. So I'm not worried about MP. It's the fact that she can do 2 particle beams in a row. That's the bugger. Okay, Kuraja doesn't even fully heal everyone. I thought it would. But it doesn't. So Should we? I think we should, just in case. What I was going to do was try and use a Libra on her to see how much max HP she has. But I hadn't had a chance. At the start of the fight I could have done, but I didn't think of it until midway. Right, okay. And I'm not going to do it just for the sake of it when I could risk dying. Yeah, I don't want her to use another particle beam and then it might not kill us, but then she might have first turn next time and use particle beam and then we'll be screwed. Okay, we'll use it again. Same again, I mean. Oh, we're done. Are we done? That was such an easy fight. I'm not being funny. When I was on the DS version, I had so many issues with this fight. Like, I couldn't do it. It took me forever. I had to go back and level grind and you know. But no, that was easy enough this time. Nice. Yeah, Bestiary done. In the beginning there was the void, then came light and darkness. From them everything was born. The heavens, skies, water, fire, life. Time inexorably brings all back to its beginnings. We've done it, folks. We made it through. A game I was so nervous about recording. But from life something new was born, a shining force that separated the light from the dark and illuminated the world. It was called hope. When the balance between light and dark is broken and the world again slides towards oblivion, the chosen will appear once more. Do not forget that the source of the warrior's power is the hope that lives inside us all. Yay. Dreams, despair, love, time can obscure it all. Do not accept this, do not forget it, and time will never erase what life has to offer. Ah, find your last remaining spark of light, a light that shines brightly when all else is dark, the light of hope. This sort of story is a bit tedious in this game, like there's not much else that crops up story-wise. It just goes back to the story of light and dark, and it mentions it so much. Is that it? Are we going to get credits now? Just a little bit of randomness. Oh, plot. Yay! You're all still here. Greeny, Link, Vivi, Garnet. You did it. Well done. No doubt you're the true heroes of this story. Not half bad. Come on, it's time to go home. Yeah, let's go. Teleport. Glad you don't have to walk back. How annoying would that be? Can't believe we did it. It's been a pleasure. Pleasure's all ours. But I think it's about time I return to Amur. Okay, so one by one they're going to be taken back. I get you. I find JRPGs can sometimes sort of drag out the endings a bit much. Like this story, I don't really care about these characters. Fellas, you're back safe and sound. Of course, barely broke a sweat. I didn't do sod all. You just stood in front of a dragon and somehow survived. Without your help, we never would have made it. Thank you. If you ever need help, we heroes will be here. Come and train with us anytime, till we meet again. I don't think we need to train with you, but thanks for the offer. We've reached Saronia. I suppose I must return? Yeah. Get out, dear prince. Get back in your throne. Kick him, kick him. Thank you for everything, your highness. Oh, I mean, your majesty. It was your light that saved our world. It's I who should be thanking you, brave warriors. If I can lead my kingdom with even half the courage you have shown, I will be content. You have my sincere thanks. You're welcome. We've done so much for him. Where next? Is it going to be the princess? That's a lot of water. For like an ending part where it's just showing this. Alright, they're going to... Can you go... Yeah, you can, can't you? You can go off to the floating continent with the sub. Of course you can. We've almost reached Canaan. Guess this is my stop. My wife's probably worried sick. Oh, it's Sid next. I'll get off here too. Why do you want to stop in Canaan, Dash? I just want to check in on someone. Huh? Oh, fine. It's Selena, okay? You want to see her? How sweet. Ah, come on. Leave me alone. Go get it, Tiger. But really, it's to get rid of 2 in 1, so it cuts all this part down to be a bit quicker, I'm sure. Yeah, there we go. I can't remember the names of towns in this game. Like, it's quite generic in a lot of ways, this game. Honey! Oh dear, not in front of your friends. You're embarrassing me. Yeah, gosh. Selena, Dash, please don't ever leave me again. Never, I promise. Aw, 2 love stories. Come on, honey. We can't let these kids show us up now, can we? Oh, fine, just 1 kiss then. As long as all you do is kiss in front of us, we can handle it. Oops, got a little carried away. Sorry about that. Let me know if you're going on any more adventures. I could always lend a hand. Oh, no, you don't. Looks like you're not going anywhere for a while, Dash. Under the thumb. You're welcome back here anytime. Besides, you still gotta try my wife's cooking. Thank you, Sid. Dash, we'll see you later. I feel like we don't want to try your cooking. I just get that impression. Okay, so the last one we need to drop off is the princess. Should I head back to Sasuni now, your highness? Can't I stay with you? I don't want to go home just yet. But Princess Sarah, don't understand, I want to stay with you. Oh, did it embarrass you? Come, let's go to her. Sasuni. I'm trying to think of the JRPG where it's all snowy. It's quite modern. I think it was PS4. Digital only kind of thing. I am Setsuna. Okay. It's her. We're home. Oh, I can't wait to see where you grew up. Now you get to see it. Welcome back. Oh, Greenie, Link, Vivi, Garnet, you're home. We did it to Papa, Nina. Well, I always knew you were destined to do great things. We're proud of you. Welcome home. You saved the world. Wow, you're amazing. So I guess they weren't joking about you being the Warriors of Light. Yeah, we were just kids adventuring down a well somewhere. Pack her up. What? The world's now safe from the darkness. All this is thanks to your pure hearts. Thank you, Warriors of Light. Wouldn't it be interesting to have a mainline Final Fantasy game where you're the Warriors of Darkness? I think it would. We'd be like this, all 2D and stuff, but you're the Warriors of Darkness in a dark land instead. The crystal's back to its former brilliance. It's beautiful. The darkness has dispersed, and a new dawn has come. Oh, it's all shiny and light. It's not as light as it could be. It's quite dark, actually. Ah, there we go. The lightness came through in the end. Start the credits. Yeah, it is. Oh my god. I enjoyed that so much more in the DS version. So much more. The DS version had the nice sort of bigger sort of 3D sort of chibi, more chibi style characters. But oh my god. Did the looks not pay off when it came to how much slower it was than this one. I like the speed of these pixel remasters. They're so much better. Such an improvement. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this. I've loved recording it. I've got through it in the last couple of days. I might have had a gap in between or something, like a day or 2. I can't remember. But it's been so much fun, so addictive. Same with Final Fantasy 1 and 2. The 3 of them, I didn't think I was going to enjoy so much. But yeah, making a Let's Play really improves the game for me as well, mind. I find it a lot of fun to record and talk while I'm playing. So that's something. Okay, let's do a mini review, shall we? It's not going to be quite as positive because it's not my favourite of the NES games. It's probably my least favourite of the NES games. I thought we'd gone to 2, but I think it might be 3 that's my least favourite, and 1 is definitely my favourite by far of the 3. So, mini review time. Story. Ugh, is there a story in 3? This is sort of light versus darkness, and the cloud of darkness coming to balance it all out, or obliterate the world actually, because of the fact that there's too much darkness. So we beat it, and that was it. You know, that's pretty much the story. I don't think there's any more than that. I think Final Fantasy 1 had a better story, and that was quite basic as well, because it had that time loop element at the end. So there we go. I think the story is like, at the time, I just feel like 1 and 2 slightly better stories, and this could have built on it, but it didn't. Not much. I think it's a good 6.5 out of 10. It's nothing amazing. It's quite generic and bland, really, especially by today's standards. If you can really go by today's standards now. Okay, graphics looks amazing. Looks just as good as the other Pixel remasters, and it's got that charm that old school RPGs had while being updated a bit. Would I prefer it to be in the style of Octopath Traveler, that sort of 2D HD sort of thing? Maybe. I mean, I like this a lot, and I think it suits the old Final Fantasies more than those sort of HD 2D styles would, personally. I think it looks amazing. It looks charming, it looks colourful, it looks really nice. I think it's a good 8.5 out of 10, which, you know, for what it is, it's not meant to be this big blockbuster art style, you know. I think it's a good 8.5 out of 10. Musically, stunning. Absolutely stunning. All the Final Fantasies have a good soundtrack to me. All of them. 16 is okay, 15 is okay. But otherwise, every Final Fantasy has a good soundtrack that's memorable for the game, unique to the game. So, yeah, I love it. It's a good 9 out of 10, this game. It's music. Characters. Okay, are there characters? Same as story, really. It's all bland and generic, and, you know, it's a good 6.5 out of 10 for me again. Like, your main cast don't have personality so much. This game tried to improve it a bit by giving you things like, go get it, tiger, you know, personality through there. But it's still not anything meaningful. It's just a bit of flavour, you know? So, yeah, a good 6. I don't know if I can even give it a 6. I would give it like a 5 out of 10 for characters. NPCs are completely forgettable. Even Sid, which is pretty amazing how they managed to do that. But yeah, I would give a good 5 out of 10 for characters. Gameplay. Okay, gameplay's good. It feels like a prototype. The job system feels like a prototype for Final Fantasy V. I think 5 does it better. 3 does it a more basic way, which is easier for me, because I'm not good at these class systems. But for people who like class systems like this, where you choose your jobs, I feel like it's not anything spectacular. You just pick a job, it goes up in job level, and that's it. You don't have like a secondary ability or secondary job like Final Fantasy V does, like Bravely Default and stuff does. So I feel like it's more basic. Actually going around the world, finding where to go and stuff like that is amazing. Just like Final Fantasy 1 and 2 is the best aspect for me of these older NES Final Fantasies. And Dragon Quest did it the same sort of way. So I would give it a good 8 out of 10. Yeah. There's better Final Fantasies out there gameplay wise, but there's definitely worse. Let's look at 16 for the worst of the gameplay in Final Fantasy games. Because there's barely any gameplay there, and what is there is basic, even more basic than this, so I don't... So, yeah. It's okay. Replayability. Right, it does have replayability. Obviously, you've got a load of classes. There are a lot of jobs to pick between. You've got unique, interesting ones to look at. There's the Geomancer, the Bard, you know, ones that don't necessarily get you through the game the easiest, in the easiest way, but they're there because they give a bit of flavour and a bit of variety to your game. So yeah, replayability is there. You've got those unique ones, you've got your standard ones that are really powerful, which I feel like I showed off in this playthrough. I feel like that's how I did it. The sort of traditional classes. Then you've got the really powerful ones that you get at the end. The Sage, the Ninja. I guess the Viking can come under that as well. You've got the ones that are just unique for certain places but can still be used outside of it. The Dark Knight. Yeah, there's loads. You can do loads. You can form different loads of different types of party and stuff. So you can use all Onion Knights all the way through the game, which would work out by the time you get to end game. But before then, you'd have a hard time. You'd be buying a lot of potions, let's put it that way. Yeah, this replayability is up there as a 9. It's gotta be. As long as you enjoy the game, obviously. But that comes for any game. Subjectivity comes into it. So yeah, a good 9 out of 10, I think. And there we go. Overall, I think it's one of my Final Fantasies that are a bit lower down. Probably middle of the pack. Better than some of the modern Final Fantasies, but worse than the best era of like Final Fantasy. I would say 4 to 10. 7 to 10 personally, but 4 to 6 are also really good. Yeah, it's middle of the pack, I would say. Just because the story's not worth going back to and stuff. I don't know if it's a Final Fantasy I would replay over and over. Like, when I was growing up, 7 to 10, I replayed so much. 4 and 6 as well, but 7 to 10 mainly. I replayed them all through the year, pretty much. this won't be one of those. But it's still really good. So I would give it, oh, this is tough. 7.5, it seems a bit, oh, I think it might be a 7.5 because there's a better version of it in 5. Yeah, 7.5. I think I'm going to have to give it that. As much as I've enjoyed it and it's been addictive, yeah, there we go. Or an 8. No, I'm sticking to my guns. 7.5. Don't kill me. So, there we go. I don't know how much longer these are going to go on for, these credits. I'm going to leave it run, simply because I think it's for the best to see who made it. I don't know if anyone's actually watching the credits. But, yeah. Louis John Sommerscales. Sommerscales? Scales? Is it German? I doubt it with the first name. Louis John. I've always liked that name, Imogen. It's like Imagine, but Imogen. I've always liked it. Yeah. Okay, so. Oh, I don't want to wrap it up because it could be quite a bit more. Oh, we could skip the... No, I'm going to leave it run, like I said. So, what have you thought about this game? Check it down in the comments. I've always been someone who has liked to read the comments on my videos, and I've always replied to as many as possible. Just like all of them if I can. Tabletop games, don't get that. But anyway, I've always replied to every comment that I've seen. Sometimes YouTube to play up and it don't notify me of comments coming through, or especially if they're really old. Like I've got videos up that are like 10 years old. I still get some notifications, but not always. I used to get a lot of comments on my Donkey Konga videos. That was shocking to me. I didn't understand that. I even had Peanut Butter Gamer comment on one of them, going like, "I can't believe this. It's a bongoing video." You know, it was bizarre. When I saw that comment, I was taken aback. But Thitipon Sujavastam. Some hard names to pronounce in that section. Anyway, special thanks. What game was it? It was a remake, and all it said was, "Oh, Metroid Prime Remaster." I was watching a Let's Play by not Chugga Kong. Well, yeah, Chugga Kong Roy, but Runaway Guys. That's what I was thinking of. And they were doing Metroid Prime, and it was at the end of it. The credits just said the credits go to the original staff, and then it went through all the remaster staff for the credits. I think that's bad. The people who originally made the game, they're the ones who made it. The remastered people might have shined it up and stuff, but do you know what I mean? They should have been in the credits as well, even if it made a really long credit sequence. Should have been there. It looked like a good remaster, don't get me wrong, but the end. But yeah, this has been really fun, like really fun. Come on then, Plat. Yeah, save game, clear data, we'll chuck it on, I suppose. Look at that. Last time we saved, yeah, there aren't many save points, or any save points in our dungeon. You can see why it would be tough when you haven't got quick save and autosave, right? Title screen, yes. Vision of Hope. Defeat the Cloud of Darkness, yeah. Master of 3, yes! There's our Plat. 3 in a row. I'm a bit gutted we didn't get it with our Final Fantasy 4 playthrough now. I might go off and do that on my own at some point. It's only a short game. And I like the game. So yeah, we got the Plat. We finished Final Fantasy 3. That was such a fun series to record. I love making JRPG series. Especially of ones I played before, more than anything. Because I get nervous otherwise of getting stuck and then I'm to redo the Let's Play. And, you know, it would be really awkward. But yeah, we finished Final Fantasy 3. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching it. I hope you stick around for what's to come. I don't know what series is coming next. I have no idea. I've got an idea for a Let's Play that's coming. Well, 2 more really, but one's going to be a ways off and one I don't know if I want to do yet. But I don't know... Oh. No, I don't know what's coming yet, so I can't even get a hint. So, this has been GreenyXI. Hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in a bit for more Let's Play stuff. That's the best I can do. See you again in a bit.